Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Mindfulness Monday. Hey, y'all. Before I even start talking, I need to find presence in this moment, although I am present in this moment. But if you're watching this, just take a few seconds. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, just take a moment to be present with me so we can tune all the way in right here, okay? So close your eyes for a brief second. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 4 counts, and then exhale for 4 counts at your own pace, at your own time. Okay? And that right there was a mindful moment. I hope you took that time just to be mindful with yourself so you can be mindful with me. And again, welcome to another Mindfulness Monday. So for today's Mindfulness Monday message, I just want to say, it will work if you work it. I don't even know where that quote came from, but it resonates with me so well. And I had to just kind of reflect on different journeys that I've been on or different paths that I've experienced in my life. And I haven't ever been the person to say, I can't do that or that won't work. No, I've always, oh, that'll work. I'll win. I'll get that. All is always well. It will be okay. Everybody's not like that. For the ones who are not, or even for the ones who are, it's something that I have to constantly remind myself of too. It will work if I work it. And that's in any scenario. I say that to say, if you, let's just say you're working somewhere, it's a certain system in place, you don't really rock with it. It'll work if you work it. Not saying that you have to conform to everything that's happening around you, but you have to find your routine, you have to find your rhythm in order to make it work for you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna like everything that's happening around us. You're not gonna always like the situation that you find yourself in, but it will work if you work it. Even when it comes to being in a relationship or just having certain partnerships and friendships with people, it will work if you work it. There is nothing out here that's easy, being in the space of other people included. So if I'm with someone, that situation with us is not gonna work unless I put in that conscious effort to work it. What all this means is, whatever you're trying to do in this world, whatever you're trying to do in this life, you got to put that work in. You have to find a way. You have to find a way to connect with it, to see how it can work for you. My style, my way of doing things may not be the way that works for you. So you have to kind of go into your own little toolbox. What can I use to work this? How can I make this work for me in order for it to work for me? Y'all feel me? If it comes to your dreams and your goals, they not just gonna come flying out the sky. That money, that grant, that loan, that building, that blueprint, that business plan, it's not just gonna come and just say, here. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? It's not just gonna happen like that. But it will work if you work it. So if you have that dream, if you have that goal, if you have that desire to do anything in this world, it will work if you work it. And by that, first you have to believe that it will work. Y'all hear me? You can't just say, I want to start this, and then step out and try to do it if you don't even believe that it'll work. No. The things that we say to ourselves, they matter. If you keep telling yourself, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. Guess what? You're going to continue to be tired. You're going to continue to not feel like it. You're going to continue to be broke if you keep saying I'm broke. Because what you say to yourself is what works for you. So until you start changing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So just think about that. What is it that you're saying to yourself? How much doubt do you have? Why are you doubting things? When I tell y'all, once you change the way that you think, once you start thinking about the things that you are believing in and trusting yourself with those beliefs, you'll understand that all is always well. But first, you have to know and you have to connect with the fact that it will work if you work it. Someone asked me about the waist beads that I wear, or the crystals that I wear on my wrist. Do you believe in that? How does that work? So you think that crystals are just going to heal you? Do you? Not saying that it's a right or wrong answer, but think about that. It will work if you work it. If this is a mindfulness tool and it's something that I intentionally wear or I intentionally work with, yeah, it works for me. Because I work it. Y'all hear me? And it can go as deep as you would like it to go. Even when it comes to the Bible. If you read those scriptures and can apply it to certain aspects of your life, yeah, that'll work for you. If you hear a certain quote or if you hear a certain speech and something in that resonates, but you don't know how to use it, believe it. And it will work for you if you believe that it'll work for you. If you're in a relationship with someone and you want it to work out, it'll work out if you want it to work out, because you have to put that work in order for it to work, right? That goes with everything else. Everything that you want is waiting on you to put the work in order for you to have it. Okay? So, if you are doubting yourself, if you are worried, if you feel that you'll always be where you are, you may always be worried and where you are. But until you start changing the way that you think, the way that you feel, and telling yourself, oh, I got this. Oh, I'm paid. Oh, all is always taken care of. I'm always fed. I'm whole. I'm full. Guess what? You'll feel that way. If you start telling yourself, oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, I love me. Guess what? You'll start feeling that way. But you have to retrain your thought process by planting new seeds, by planting new positive energy into yourself, or otherwise you'll continue to have the same negative results. If people are around you and all they're doing is pouring out toxic energy, if all they're doing is pouring out bad habits, bad thoughts, and bad communication with themselves, however you say it, guess what? It'll rub off. So be mindful of what you're telling yourself. Be mindful of what you're believing about yourself and what you can and cannot have. Be mindful that everything in this world is a system. Everything. And when you start researching and digging into some of these systems of the world, you'll understand that the system will work if you work it. So get it together, y'all. It's time. It's time. The time is now. If you've ever wondered when you should start, if you've ever wondered when you should take those steps, if you've ever wondered when is my time, when am I going to receive all of the abundance that I know is out there for me, if you've ever wondered when am I going to touch that money, when are my kids going to be happy, when am I going to feel completely happy, the time is now. Right now. Not tomorrow. Y'all hear me? Not a month from now. Not New Year's as a New Year's resolution, but right now. So if you're watching this, just close your eyes. And I want you to tell yourself, I am strong. I am more than enough. I am exactly where I need to be in order to receive all that is specifically intended for me. I am open to receive all this world has for me. I allow all around me to naturally flow and align, and all is always well. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Again, inhale. Exhale, release anything from your thoughts, from your vibe that is not serving you in this space and serving who you are becoming. Okay? And allow yourself to begin again with better intentions, with some positive vibes, y'all, and some happiness. If you don't feel like you're worthy, if you don't feel like you got it all together and you just don't have no hope, the one thing that you do have is your breath. You can always depend on that. So if you do have your breath, take that in and breathe and just allow yourself to be and practice gratitude for that. The more you practice gratitude for the things that you already have, the more you can attract all that you want. Okay? Now, I don't know about y'all, what y'all believe, what y'all think, how y'all vibe. That's how I think. That's how I roll. And that's where I'm at. So that's what I'm feeling. That's how I'm flowing. And all is always well. You hear me? Because the only moment that truly exists is this one. So what just happened 2 minutes ago, I can't ever touch that again. So I'm not going to worry myself about it right now, because there's nothing that I can do. Tomorrow, that we become so obsessed about getting to, it ain't here yet. And it ain't even promised. In the blink of an eye, your whole life can change. So the things that you do have in this moment, first, your breath. Y'all hear me? Your other senses, your sight, the ability to hear, to speak, to smell, to taste. Connect with that, because a lot of people don't have it. So be grateful for what you do have. And guess what? I didn't even say anything about having money or having a big house or having a nice car. All that stuff, come on. You hear me? So once you are grateful and find gratitude for the things that you have, everything that you desire and the things that you want, they'll come to you if you believe it. So just take this note with you for the rest of tonight and through the rest of your week. Whatever you want, in any category, in any space, any state, any city, wherever you are, anything that you want in this world is in the palms of your hands. But before you can allow yourself to receive all that it is that you wish and that you desire and that you hope for and that you know that's yours, you got to feel that. You have to feel that it's yours. You have to believe that it's yours. And I'm passionate talking about this, y'all, because I feel it. And everything that I want in this world, I'm gonna touch it. Do y'all hear me? Everything that I have in this world that I'm touching right now, I've asked for it. And the way that I received it is because I believe that it was already mine. And I'm walking in that power, knowing that I deserve all that I have. Because I worked for it. Not just labor and hours, but I mean that deep internal root work that you have to face. I'm talking about that work when you have to look at yourself in the mirror, flaws and all, and find a way to say, I love you anyway. Even though I didn't treat you well, I love you through everything that you've been through. Y'all hear me? That's work. By affirming yourself every day, even when you do not believe it, that's work. By sometimes walking past people and hearing them talking about you, but allowing that to just because I'm going to this job today doesn't mean that that's going to be my forever. But I'm going to work this system and get what I need out of it because I'm going to work it. That's work. That's knowing that if I write down a dream or a goal and say, oh, this is mine, I need to do this, this is where I want my life to head, that's work. Y'all hear me? So work doesn't have to always be physical. Work is mental. Work is emotional. And it's also an ongoing process. Healing is ongoing. Putting in that work is ongoing. So be patient with yourself. Find presence right now and understand that is your time. If you want it to be. Now, if you want to wait 5 more years, 10 more years in order to be happy, in order to get that wedding or to get that husband or that wife or to get that money, that house, that car, or that dream business, sitting somewhere on the beach, knowing that your business is well, you can get it now. But you got to start putting in some work, okay? So again, whatever you believe, whatever systems you're practicing, whatever religion or spirituality that you hold dear and near to your heart, that's your business. But just know, it works if you work it. All right? Now, I hope no one is stealing your joy. If you've allowed someone to steal your joy, including you, because sometimes, y'all, the biggest enemy is ourselves. So if you've allowed yourself to steal your joy, just reset and begin again. Okay? Y'all holler at me if you have any questions, any comments, any feedback. I would love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay? But go put in some type of work, y'all. Figure it out. And know that this is your time. And all that you desire, all that you wish to receive, I'm sending love your way. All right?